Hello, everyone. We often look at the world's problems and think, I'm just one person. Big change needs big heroes. We imagine historical figures, legends like Lord Ram upholding justice, or Mahatma Gandhi leading a nation. But what if I told you the biggest hero is actually you, and the biggest change starts right here, today, with the small choices you make? This video isn't about grand gestures. It's about 3 easy, everyday actions we can all take to transform our community and build a better India. Our first topic is crucial: save water. India's lifeline is its water. But think about the news: droughts, dry taps, and polluted rivers. This is a crisis right outside our door. We find the core lesson in Lord Buddha's teaching: mindfulness. We need to be mindful of how we use every drop. Wasting water is like wasting life itself. It directly impacts farmers, sanitation, and even our health. When you brush your teeth, turn the tap off. Fix a dripping leak. That single drop wasted is 4,000 liters a year. Instead of letting the bath run, use a bucket. Let's make it a daily game. How many liters can I conserve today? It's simple, it's cool, and it fulfills our duty to the planet and to our future selves. Next, let's talk about becoming a road superstar. Every few minutes, a tragedy occurs on Indian roads. These aren't just accidents. They are often the result of carelessness. The traffic rules are the most urgent, save message for your life and your family's peace. It's not just about avoiding a police fine. It's about protecting every life on the street. This is where Mahatma Gandhi's principle of discipline comes in. Discipline on the road means choosing safety over speed. It means wearing your helmet, keeping your seatbelt fastened, and always respecting the traffic signal, even late at night when no one is watching. Why? Because being safe on the road is the first step in showing you care about your own life, the lives of your friends, and the tireless work of the traffic police. They are there to enforce safety, not just rules. Remember, respect the signal, save a life. Your discipline is a gift to your entire community. Our final topic is perhaps the most powerful: social justice, a concept that, at first glance, sounds distant, formal, and confined to courtrooms and political debates. But true social justice is far simpler and far more powerful. It is the unwavering commitment to ensuring fairness, respect, and kindness for everyone, regardless of their background, language, social status, economic condition, or identity. It is the belief that every single person, without exception, deserves dignity. It is the understanding that a society is only as strong as its most vulnerable member. When we talk about social justice, we are not just talking about equality, where everyone gets the same thing. We are talking about equity, where everyone gets what they need to succeed. This means acknowledging that someone from a deeply marginalized background may need extra support, or a student who faces discrimination needs an advocate. Justice recognizes differences and addresses them with compassion. This commitment is the foundation of a moral and ethical life. If you were to trace the roots of this ideal, you would find them deeply embedded in the ancient wisdom and spiritual heritage of India. It is not a modern, imported idea. It is the very essence of Dharma. The wisdom to live justly is not new to our civilization. To understand true social justice, we look to the epic stories that have shaped the Indian consciousness for millennia. Specifically, we turn to Lord Ram's unwavering commitment to Dharma, the righteous path, the moral law, the duty to uphold order and justice. The concept of Dharma is multifaceted, encompassing both personal virtue and societal responsibility. Lord Ram did not merely follow rules, he embodied justice. His duty was to protect the weak and ensure harmony within his kingdom, not just for the powerful, but for the common citizen, the outcast, and the forgotten. The most profound social message we take from the Ramayana is that leadership and heroism are defined by how one treats the least privileged. When Ram accepted the love and faith of Shabari, a tribal woman, he broke rigid social structures, prioritizing genuine human connection and respect over artificial social hierarchy. This was an act of profound social justice. When he built a coalition with the Vanaras, forest dwellers, and others often deemed lower or different, he demonstrated that true strength comes from radical inclusion and recognizing the inherent worth of every being. For us today, this means applying Ram's Dharma to our modern lives. The classroom, the workplace, the public transport system, these are our Ayodhya. Our Dharma is to ensure these spaces reflect fairness. If Lord Ram's commitment to Dharma meant fighting against powerful demons of unrighteousness, our Dharma means fighting the quieter, everyday demons of prejudice, bullying, and neglect. It means being the individual who makes the school playground feel safe for everyone, not just their friends. It means acknowledging that our heritage demands not passive compliance, but active righteousness. The true test of our character comes when we recognize injustice in its mundane, modern forms. If you see someone being treated unfairly, called names, or deliberately left out, that is a lapse in Dharma, and it is not right. Injustice is rarely a dramatic declaration, it is often subtle. Consider the various ways injustice manifests in your daily sphere. Exclusion. The student who speaks a different regional language, dresses differently, or simply acts shy is systematically ignored, laughed at, or kept out of group activities. This silence is often more painful than open hostility. Verbal abuse, bullying, using someone's appearance, background, or economic status as the basis for a joke or insult. Such acts chip away at dignity and self-worth, making the victim feel isolated. Unequal opportunity. If resources like a comfortable seat on the bus, a clean restroom, or even a chance to lead a team are consistently and exclusively reserved for a specific group of people, that is structural injustice. The temptation in these moments is to be a silent observer. We tell ourselves, it's none of my business, or someone else will handle it. But inaction is the oxygen that fuels injustice. When you see a friend struggling and walk away, you become a passive supporter of the problem. Here lies the most accessible, most heroic step for anyone seeking to practice social justice. Speak up. Don't be a silent observer. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision that something else is more important than your fear. In the context of social justice, speaking up doesn't always mean a public confrontation. It means choosing advocacy over apathy. The practical steps of speaking up. The direct intervention, the hardest step. If it is safe to do so, address the injustice immediately and calmly. For instance, if you see two students laughing at another's tiffin, you might simply say, "That's not cool. We don't do that here." This instantly changes the power dynamic. The private report, the easiest, most effective step. If direct intervention feels unsafe or ineffective, the next step is immediate reporting. Tell a teacher, tell a parent, or tell a trusted elder. Many injustices stop not because of a confrontation, but because a responsible adult was informed. Your duty is not to solve the problem, but to ensure the right person knows it exists. The act of inclusion, the daily practice. Justice is equally about prevention. Proactively look for the person who is sitting alone. Sharing your lunch, including the new student in your games, and defending someone who is weak. These simple acts of friendliness and fairness are the biggest social message you can send. They show that your community is one built on inclusion and respect. Justice starts with friendship and fairness in our daily lives. When we embody the simple dharma of kindness and the modern imperative of fairness, we honor the legacy of Lord Ram and Mahatma Gandhi, not through worship or recitation, but through action. Social justice is not a high-minded ideal for philosophers. It is a daily duty for every hero who walks into a classroom, a bus, or a playground. We are the ones who decide whether our society is fair. We are the heroes of our own time. Thank you for watching my video.